Howdy, folks. So, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, I grew out a beard. Pretty long. I think it's a little bit longer than this, actually. I think I grew that one for 9 or 10 months. This is 6 months. End's been trimmed like every other month, so it should have been down to here, but cut an inch shorter. 6 month, growth. Anyway, I did this similar video, and I got a lot of views for it, just for simply shaving a beard that I had been growing for a while. Kind of sick of it now. I got this little beard hair trapper catcher thing that attaches to the mirror, so all the hair goes in there. So I got my motorcycle back, and every morning, or not every morning, every time I ride, I go to put the helmet on, and I'm pulling hairs through the chin strap, and it's hurting, and I'm just constantly pulling through the. I don't like it, so I'm gonna cut the beard off. And guess what? Y'all get to see. So what I'm gonna do is get after it. So this thing is color coded, which is kind of cool. Trying to let it focus here. 1/2 inch is the biggest one, is a yellow. I don't even know where my yellow is. I can't find it. So we'll go to 7/16, the green. And we're just gonna start with that one, just to see how much length comes off, because it's pretty long here. Well, here goes nothing. Uh-oh. And I've always usually cut my own hair. I don't really ever go to barbers because they cost a lot. Well, I don't want to say a lot, they're just overpriced. So I think what I'm going to do here is like I normally do. I'm going to go cut into what I call the chin strap, which is a thin little line that runs down here along the jawline and a small goatee. So I'm going to get rid of all this long stuff. You can already see the difference. Look at that. I'm going to leave that down there just so we can see the difference, and then I'll cut that off. But anyway, today's what, November 6th, I believe, 4th or 6th. Yeah, it's a Monday. And I got home today from school and started working on my Battleship project. I'm referring to the Battleship Texas. If you know anything about it, it's the only battleship that's been in 2 world wars, World War I and World War II. And it's currently in Galveston in a dry dock and being remodeled. And one has a lot of metal and wood has been taken off the ship. Give me a timeout real quick. Yes, my hair is it's dying right now. It's purple, and kind of putting a little blue in there to darken it back up a little bit. I like blue and purple. You see the little length there. That's how much I've cut off. That's about 2 inches right there. 1 inch, 2 inch, yeah. Anyway, the Battleship, all the wood and metal that's come off the ship to be remodeled, repaired, replaced. The materials have been going out to artisans, woodworkers, metalworkers, bladesmiths, blacksmiths, a lot of guys from Forge and Fires who I'm actually friends with. We're all making projects. We're donating our time, our energy, our knowledge, our skills to make a project out of the metal and wood that we're getting from the ship to donate. And in the spring, it's going to go into an auction. And this auction is going to raise money for the repair costs of the ship, which is pretty cool. Anyway, I'm making a charcuterie board out of some deck wood that I got. So earlier I was cutting some 4x4s. I was squaring them up, getting them true, leaving the original paint on the wood. And what I'm going to do is I got a 3D print of the actual ship itself. So I'm doing, it's like a river table with charcuterie board, so it's small. It's like a miniature river table, so to say. And I have this little 3D print of the ship that I'm going to put in the middle, and it's going to look like the river's going through a river channel, because ships are on the water and go through the rivers. and it's gonna be pretty cool. Anyway, I started that project today. I'm gonna document it. I'll be posting it as I build it, and at the end, I'll edit some videos and do like one massive time lapse, so people can see how I made it. I can tell you this, I feel naked already. One little strip in the middle. I look different already. Look at that. I got anything in my teeth? Nah. Anyway, man, look at that. The other reason I don't really like the hair a lot is because I play trumpet like every day. And I let the mustache grow, and the hairs get in front of my lips. So when I go to buzzing my mouthpiece, the hairs prevent me from getting a complete stillness in my mouthpiece. Therefore, air escapes out of the hair channel versus through the mouthpiece. And I don't like that because it doesn't let me play so well or good. So this beard, I started growing back in May. That was 6 months ago. Like I said, I've trimmed it a few times along the way. Look at this. I gotta show you this on his hair. Ew. I get rid of that pepper stuff. You know, pepper, white and black. Grays or whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I think I'm done with the long one. Now I've got the majority of the long stuff out of the way. I can move down to a smaller size. Color chart. So I'm going to jump down to 1/4 inch. I got purple. So that's about half of what this is. See what it looks like. Oh, earlier I was talking about barbers and going to get haircuts. I know some of them do a good job, some of them don't. But I've been burnt too many times where I paid quite a bit of money for a simple haircut that almost probably even a newbie could do before getting trained. And they can't even do it right. I'm talking about like a high and tight. I used to have high and tights all the time. And I was never formally trained, but I can cut my kids' hair. I'll give them a high and tight. And it looks pretty good. And I was sitting there paying $20, $25 for a high and tight, and you screw it up, and my little kid looks like junk, and I have to go home and fix it. It's not worth paying $20, $25 anymore. So I learned to start cutting my own hair, or cutting their hair. Every once in a while I'll take them if I just don't want to do it, but I do my own stuff. I don't pay other people to do it whenever they don't even do that great of a job. And you're overpaid and under-delivered, which is crap, man. So I'm paying $20 for a damn haircut, for a simple haircut, a high and tight, this little fade. At least do it right, you know. And my little boys, when they get theirs cut, they leave all these long little strands hanging out here and there. Like, seriously, come on, guys. You don't charge so much money for a haircut, you can't even do the job correctly. It doesn't matter if they're a kid or not. You want, like, a lot of places seem like they just want to treat the kids differently. Like, get them in, get them out. Like, they're a paying customer, or their parents are paying. So you should cut their hair just as well as you would their parents' hair, you know. That's almost that experience every single time I go up there. I get sick of it. So I don't even like to take my kids up there and get their hair cut anymore because it's not worth it. I have to come home and repair or fix their mess up or their failure to complete the mission properly and do a good job when it's done, you know. So I kind of give up on it. Alright, so next I'm going to go with red, which according to this chart is a 1/8. And I think I'm going to finish with a 1/8. And then I'm just going to go bare with the rest. Man, like 9-day difference than when I started this video. I feel naked. I'm going to go right down the middle so you can see the difference. See the difference between 1/4 inch and 1/8 inch. This 1/4 inch, this 1/8 inch. You can kind of tell right there the difference. My cinch is a lot shorter. It's hard to tell looking straight on, but I can feel the difference in the length. My face feels a little more colder, I guess you would say, because there's not as much hair to trap in the heat. So when I did this video a couple years back, like I said, 5, 6, maybe 7 years ago, I don't remember exactly when. It's probably one of my most viewed videos on my YouTube. It's up there. And that was during the time when I was watching Bat Dad Blake a lot. And I was going around temporarily, just by my kids, known as the bearded Bat Dad. I like Batman too. And I remember when I cut that beard off, I was like, damn, they want a bearded Bat Dad. Jeez. I look different. Like, a whole lot less fat. Like, my face feels smaller. There's all that big hair, it's just poofy and looks real. And I was like, skinny. Alright. Sideways. I gotta go back up to the 1/4 inch just to blend in this before I can get the sides of my hair cut. Anyway, back to the barber thing. Yeah, I do my own hair. I cut my own kids' hair because it's just cheaper to do that. That's a good little blend for now. This will hold me over until I'll cut it here in a few days. Nice little blend. Now, I'm not even a barber. I'm just self-taught, you know. It's more like a common sense thing in a way, you know. If you got 2 different sizes and you have one size in between them to kind of blend them together, that's what you do. Alright, so here's like natural beard growth here, like the foundation. And I'm going to fine tune it, and I'm going to throw in some good hard lines now and do my chin strap. And when I grow my beard out, I usually start down here so I can have hair on the bottom underneath my chin. But when I do my chin strap, I actually start just under the edge of the chin. So I'm actually about 1 inch forward, and I do right here because I don't like it underneath unless there's full beard. But right here, that's where I like to start, and I get all this bottom stuff out of the way, and then that way I have lines here, and then I'll just go just on the other side, and I can make them parallel and as best I can. And it's always off. It's all, and I'm okay with that because over here it's easy to do, but over here I got to reach across because I'm not that talented with my left hand. So I reach across, and sometimes it throws the lines off a little bit. And then when I get done, I'll come back with that red, the 1/8 inch, and I'll go over the whole thing again just to make sure I get all of those longer hairs and it's all uniform. See, in here I'm just going along with my jawline to do the chin strap. And yeah, sometimes I smile because it helps you see the jawline there. And because I'm happy, I'm about to look good. Gooder. There we go. Looks pretty good. Nice and uniform. Pretty straight on both sides. Now that I got that done, when I do my chin strap, I don't have the upper lip hair. I think in Ireland they call it the Donegal beard, where they have facial hair everywhere except for above their lip. It's gone. So I usually start with that so I can have a line next to the corner of my lips to know where I'm going to drag down the goatee part out. So if I were in Ireland right now, this would be a Donegal beard. Just hairless above the upper lip. And that's the other thing I don't like about having a beard. The longer beard is it's harder to get your beard balm, your beard oil in there to get your skin because of a lot of flakes. And you can tell it's kind of whitish right here. Not that was super long, but even there, it seems to flake up a lot because the skin gets real dry. You got to keep it moisturized. It happens all the time in the chin. Ask any gal with beards. They'll know. It gets real itchy. They'll balm the hell out of it. They oil it. They like really try to lubricate it to keep it moist. It's almost inevitable to get rid of. It happens all the time. But anyway, once I get here, I kind of drag my lines down a little bit. Or I'll start on the outside and then I'll work my way into the chin to see how far I went. But you can see with the darker line right there. It makes its own little line, so I just kind of go with that line there. But I'll come down here, I go about ½ inch up above the chin line and pretty much go straight up. And I'll follow that line around. And it's pretty thick. I don't like that thick, but I don't want to cut too much at once. So I'll work my way to it. I sneak up on it. I take the edge and just follow it. And I kind of stop right in there. That's way too thick. I don't like it. So I'll sneak up again, cut a little more off. And I'll do that till I get to where I like it. Getting there. See, it's real thin right here. I like that. That's going to make the rest match. It's hard because I can't really see over there. The worst case scenario, with it being this short, if I messed it up, I just cut the whole thing off because it'd grow back in literally like 2-3 days. It will be back to this length again. I grow hair super fast. There we go. Hard to get that corner right there just perfect. There we go. Looks good. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side. What side looks better? Left or right? Then I come right here and I try to fine tune this. I'll sneak up on it as well. Try to get the shape that I like. What I like to do is from here, I draw like a straight line to the edge of my nose. So you can see this. If I were to keep going, it'd go right there to that, like that, right, the most outer side edge of my nose. That's why I use that as a guidance line. I visualize it and just try to go as imaginary as possible straight into there. Now do the other side. Give me a second. Maybe a minute. It didn't really take too long. It's just taking longer because I'm talking so much all the way through it. And when I get done with the whole beard, I'll go back and shave all this short stuff that this doesn't get. It's real thick. Yeah, sneak up on it and make it thinner. And you see I'm reaching across. That's the way they're not ever even. I get them really close. I've been doing it for a long time. Probably 15, 20 years. Same style most of the time if I can grow the beard out. Sometimes I'll trim off the bottom. Instead of the top side. Trying to see if it matches. A little thinner up there than I wanted it to be, but I don't want to go thinner down here because I'll not go too short. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm indecisive in the moment. Alright, you can tell these aren't even, so I'm going to run this line up there towards that nose. Alright, there we go. So there's this side. No, let's do this guy. There we go. Pretty even now. One little spot there. There. Let's look. Okay, I see something I don't like. I'm going to change real quick. I like more of a curved line right here than a straight line like that. There we go. Go up. Curve it around like a gate. Swing it open. There we go. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, I like that better. Anyway, there's that. And then when I get in, you can use shaving cream and actual razor blade, or unless you got a shaver. Go in and shave it all now. And follow all the lines to get that longer stuff trimmed. I don't know how to use shaving machine. This is pulling too much. I want to see what I can do though. Just suck up this ink and yeah, I'm about to do shaving cream. This hurts. It's hurting too bad. I don't know why I was doing that, but anyway, there you have it. You get right here. God, I look different. Rewind the video 25 minutes ago and see the major difference. Anyway, I'm gonna end this now because you don't really need to see when I'm watching me shave. But if you want to get rid of beard or do a chin strap, that's kind of like how I approach it. Just start wide and just thin it up until you get the thickness you want, and go slow, go smooth. So slow, smooth is fast, and then you get to the spot you want. Then you look good when you're done. And that's how you cut off a beard you work 6 months to grow. Anyway, I'm gonna go clean this up and go wash the blue out. And we'll be good to go. Thanks for watching. And if you're still watching, I appreciate you. Thank you. But go ahead and subscribe to the videos, like the video, and stay tuned for other videos that I post. They'll be up soon. Have a good day.